with no boundaries, endless. Drones buzzing through the clouds, relentless. FPV, your world flying high, never touching ground, never saying goodbye. Lights flashing, beats drop low. We chase the sun, feel the flow. Wings spread wide over the city, flying high, no time for pity. Dancing with the stars tonight, zooming past the northern lights. Flying high, electric vibes. Feel the rush, we come alive. Faster, faster, can you feel the pace? We're on our faces, hearts in the race. City below, a blur of light. FPV dreams take flight tonight. Faster, faster, can you feel the pace? Wind on our faces, hearts in the race. City below, a blur of light. FPV dreams take flight tonight. Dancing with the stars tonight. Zooming past the northern lights. Flying high, electric vibes. Feel the rush, we come alive. Feel the power, engines roar. Up above, we crave for more. Skies a dance floor, beats are loud. Flying high, breaking from the crowd. Faster, faster, can you feel the pace? We're on our faces, hearts in the race. City below, a blur of light. FPV dreams take flight tonight. Faster, faster, can you feel the pace? We're on our faces, hearts in the race. City below, a blur of light. FPV dreams take flight tonight. Dancing with the stars tonight. Zooming past the northern lights. Flying high, electric vibes. Feel the rush, we come alive. Feel the power, engines roar. Up above, we crave for more. Skies a dance floor, beats are loud. Flying high, breaking from the crowd.
All right, we're back with another awesome Tuesday edition of FPV Your World Low Budget Edition. That's right. We're on the low budget edition of StreamYard. That's all right by me. We don't need all the fancy thumbnail, all the crazy doodads and logos and stuff, but we're here and that's all that matters. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to see everybody in the chat hanging out. And Mr. Danzilla is here with an awesome t-shirt. You're muted.
Damn it, Janet. Yeah, I found this one at Goodwill.
Oh, the Goodwill.
Just kidding. It's my
anytime you buy a shirt from my store, it is definitely Goodwill for sure. 100%. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. Nothing too exciting here. Chilly day, getting ready for some snow that's supposed to be coming in the next couple of days.
Oh, yeah. I'm already kind of sick of snow, but I can't complain. So,
well, I was glad this week though. I finally got my I got a new boxer a while back, and I haven't switched over all my models or anything like that yet. I haven't actually used it yet.
Really?
Because I've had such little time to fly that I didn't really want to mess with it. You know what I mean? I just wanted to fly, so I just grabbed the old tried and true one, and I finally got it fired up and working just the way I like it.
Nice.
Got awesome. A few things to it, but at least it flies a drone like it should now.
Perfect.
The yaw is where it's supposed to be, and the yaw pitch and roll and everything, and the switch is how I like them, and it's all bound up to everything. So
awesome.
That was good. Yeah, I'm so excited about that radio too. I think I have the coolest radio in FPV. So yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. You've done a lot of upgrades and stuff. You got lights in it too, don't you? or did you put the lights
Oh
in?
no, actually, I didn't do the lights. I got the super deluxe paint job, the Galaxy
Right.
paint job on it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just printed a little battery pad for it because he didn't paint the battery cover.
Oh,
It's got
shoot.
this ugly piece of foam that's glued onto it. So I was like, I hate that. This thing's so ugly. So I printed one out of TPU. It was
Nice.
all cool and different colors. I did like layers of TPU. It says,
Yeah, no
this
doubt.
machine kills. I don't know if you ever seen pictures of Woody Guthrie. Woody Guthrie, the
No.
old folk singer with his guitar. He always had it written on his guitar. This machine kills fascists. So I got a little
Okay,
bumper
okay.
sticker on the back of my radio that says "This machine kills fascists." So
That's wicked. There you go. That's awesome. Awesome. Well, you guess you've seen a little bit. I posted a video not long ago about flying 3D on the 3.5-inch drone of mine.
oh yeah,
So
yeah. I commented on that one.
It's
3D
very
still breaks my
surprising.
brain, man. I'm glad you guys can do it. I enjoy watching other people do it. I have no interest in actually trying because
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
just getting
think
the
my brain
flow of
works
it.
that way.
Getting the
I
flow
bet.
of the maneuvers is really tough because of the 0 degree. I use a little bit up tilt from that, but even still, like keeping
Yeah.
yourself momentum is really tough to be able to get those tricks
Well,
and the flow together.
it's also kind of forcing your brain to go against the natural order of things. You know what I mean? Like you go upside down, or you push one way, it's up and back. You know what I mean? And you have to be able to.
Yeah, I can get
Your brain
that.
has to be.
That out.
You have to be able to rotate your brain in real time, kind of thing.
Yeah, totally.
I don't think I'm capable of doing that, to be honest. But I
That
will
part
appreciate
I'm getting
everybody else.
used to with like simulators and wings and stuff being inverted with a wing. It's kind of the same idea, but yeah, it's just that momentum, carrying momentum, because you're technically, when you're upside down, you're looking so much more down at the ground that you need to like realize that you just need to like focus on that and then just stay. But if you can't see ahead of you, it's like, oh my goodness.
What's the trick though? Do you just run 0 up tilt?
Yeah, it's 0 degree. Like a lot of people, I think I've talked to a bunch of other FPV 3D pilots, and what they do is like a couple degree up or so, and that's about it, like 5 degree or something. So it's not very much, and yeah, it's just something to get used to. Just tough.
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing it. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, it definitely keeps me interested, right? Always trying new things, and I've always been interested in 3D, the wild things you can do to come out of a trick and or go through gaps with, and just super cool. Anyway, we also have a couple announcements today, Danzel, isn't that right? We have something about a 3D print challenge that you...
Oh yeah. A few weeks ago we threw out a challenge for 3D printers in the group, just for fun, for shits and giggles. I was thinking, I'm not even sure if we have a prize. Do we have a prize?
Yes, we do. We have 2 rolls of filament.
Awesome. Oh, wow. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, no, there was a little model of an airplane that we picked out. You put a bearing into, and it spins around. It's supposed to be like a little dashboard doohickey, like like a hula girl. It shakes when you move. So yeah,
Like
the
the
little
hula
plane
girl.
is supposed to point the direction you're going in. Fun little thing. You can change up the colors and whatnot. We had a few entries over there.
Yeah, so we have we're going to vote on it a little bit later, guys. So when you're in the chat here tonight, we're going to go through these entries a little bit later. This is number 1.
Yeah,
this one's number 2. This one's number 3, and this one is number 4. So yeah,
they all look good.
We'll talk about that a little bit later. We'll pick some winners, put up a poll in the chat and stuff. But yeah, be prepared for all that coming up a little bit later. But yeah, first things first, we are here to celebrate our friend Toasted Frog. So we're going to play a quick little video, and we'll bring him in. So let's check this out.
Toasted Frog is delicious. A little Marmite, a little Toasted Frog.
Hello, my name is Toasted Frog. Welcome to my channel.
I like your logo, Toasted Frog, if you're out there listening.
He's there. He's right behind us.
I know he is.
This is one of his oldest videos, but check it out, guys. See where he's come from. Pretty cool video, nonetheless.
Ooh. You can still see grass. I was shoveling snow off the roof today. Where I am.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, we're supposed to get like another foot in the next couple of days of snow here, so it's like,
Oh yeah. Keep it over there on the East Coast.
yeah. It's good to get the stuff that's been falling on and off since the last one in preparation for that extra weight.
We're about to get lots and lots of rain, so it's going to wash all of our snow away.
Yeah. Yeah, we got snow on and off. It's actually, it might be sunny tomorrow, so I got the Mobula 7 working well. I'm sure it needs a tune. I don't even know where to start on that, but yeah, just gonna take it for a rip around the snowbanks outside my cabin.
Nice.
Through the trees and stuff.
You got to make some snow gates.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I just haven't got it out ripping yet.
Yeah.
I completely forgot to check. I took it for a couple of test packs yesterday, and I forgot to check. I assumed that it was conformal from the factory, but I don't even know. I gotta check.
Usually is. It usually is.
Yeah, they usually have a thin coat on them at least, so
Yeah.
I might re-hit it. Actually, yeah, I should re-hit it because I put on new battery leads. I put on BT3.
This is a nice stomping ground. Lots of space. Lots of different elements to play with.
I'm curious, what happens if you crash in the pickleball courts? Can you get in there to fetch it? The security guard
right there
with a stick?
We'll find that out and more in a moment.
Toasted Frog, you should throw everybody for a loop and paint your house like bright green or something in all those gray houses. Should be that one guy. Do it, man.
Heck yeah.
Like neon pink.
Awesome. That was super sick. Welcome in, Mr. Toasted Frog.
Hello. How's it going, everybody?
Hello.
Good. Welcome in. I've talked to you quite a bit in the past little while, but for everybody else in the chat and maybe even Danzilla himself, why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are and where you live?
Weird.
So it's Toasted Frog. I live out in Minnesota, about 20 minutes out of the Twin Cities area. But I'm a tattoo artist for work, and I've been in the hobby for a little over a year now. I'd say I'd mainly fly 3.5-inch and 5-inch drones. So,
Okay.
A little bit of everything as far as the ecosystem, a little bit of analog, a little bit of HD0, and a little bit of DJI as well. So.
Right. So what kind of got you into flying drones? What kind of was like the first thing you seen was like, wow, I got to get into this?
I think honestly, going back to it initially, I think it was just like an Instagram reel. Just seeing somebody hit a couple of like sick gaps, just watching some FPV videos, and then I kind of went from there to YouTube and caught on to Bardwell and hours and hours of Bardwell.
Jumped in the rabbit hole.
Months and yep. So
nice, very cool, very cool. And you mentioned you're a tattoo artist. So how long have you been tattooing? That's a pretty cool hobby. Or career, right? Yeah, career, right?
So. Like 4 years now. Unprofessionally, I'd say probably 10 years.
Wow, awesome. That's freaking great. All right. So obviously you've been ripping drones and stuff. What about wings and RC cars? You do that kind of stuff too as well, probably, maybe?
I haven't
Probably,
quite gotten
maybe.
to wings yet. I've done a little bit of wing simulators.
Just give it time. Give it time.
I'd say like
Mhm.
like RC and everything was yeah, probably about maybe 8 to 10 years ago when I got like a slash, a Traxxas slash, and that was
Okay.
my
Oh
first
yeah.
kind of like intro into it. And then just remember at the time I was young and I had my actual car payment due, and I had to sell my
Hmm.
RC car to pay my car payment. So
That hurts.
yep.
We've all been places like that.
But
Dang.
Yeah.
I'd say I don't know, maybe like maybe 5 6 years ago, I got back into it with I got a Rustler 4x4 VXL, and I got that thing
Mhm.
pretty much all souped up as much as I can, and then I got a
Mhm.
crawler and a little. I got quite a few little RC cars, a couple of drift rally cars.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm getting back into it again, and I believe a lot of people, not everybody, but a lot of people, I feel like they came from an RC background of some sort or another before they got into
Mhm.
FPV. At least even tried
Mhm.
with like an RC car once or twice and kind of sparked the interest, I'm sure, and not realize it.
Yeah. There's definitely a fun
Cool.
part about the hobby. There's so many sort of like sub avenues you can go down. You can go crawlers, you can go drift cars, you can go
Mhm.
gliders, you can go wings, you go 3D helicopters. Like there's all kinds of, boats, it's a wide hobby, you know what I mean? Keep
Totally.
everybody happy.
Yeah, totally. Or you can join us in the next couple of weeks. We're going to be doing, I think it's going to be about mid-March or so. We're going to be hosting kind of a Drone and Droids hangout live stream in the future. So
Droids is
where you
on,
can 3D print and build your own Star Wars type droid. Not all of them are Star Wars, but just different little robotics. And basically using the same skills that we use in FPV with drones and wings and stuff is just setting up servos and little flight controllers and stuff like that sometimes. So that's cool. You're very creative though, Toasted. I know you do a lot of artwork and stuff. Do you have anything on a website or anything you can share with us in the chat, or anything you want to show
Show
off on
off, man.
camera?
Yeah. Pull up a link.
Oh, do you have like tattoo Insta?
Yeah.
Studio Insta?
Let's see here. Make you mod for the day.
Uh,
And then
I don't have a
post
single
links to the chat if
tattoo.
you want. While we're waiting for that, though, everybody in chat, thank you very much for being here. Let's start it from the top. Ginge came
Good
in
listener
first.
now.
Very awesome.
Yeah.
Danzilla, Brennan, Mr. Baked Beans, Technique, Donnie,
Oh, Tech's here. I don't even think I saw Tech.
107 Drones, RH,
Yeah, Tech is
everybody hanging out. Toasted Frog's got his Instagram page there for you guys. Check that one out. We're going to throw up a couple of vids here while we hang out. If you have any questions for him, feel free to shout them out.
Oh no, Beans is going over to the iNav dark side.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, Beans.
It's not a dark side. It's a very bright side of a different part of.
No. I actually I encourage Brandon Beans to learn anything at all, or anything he wants. Learn it, because one of these days I'm going to need to figure something out, and Brandon Beans is going to be the guy I call, because he knows a little bit about everything. So it's like, all right, just hit Brandon Beans up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Beans. Learn iNav for us, so we don't have to.
Heck yeah. Legendary EBR
Toasted
ripping for us.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been watching him lately. He's been feeling it.
Yeah, he's one of our favorites around here. I noticed Toasted Frog put the link to his tattoo studio's Instagram in there, so check it out. Mr. EBR. I'd like to ask him one day if he's named these trees. These trees are just like family members now. They need names. It's like, oh yeah, I ran into Ethel today.
Yeah, I see he's back with his analog-ish googly eyes again.
Oh yeah, wonky nips.
Off-grid everything. Welcome in, dude.
Hey, that guy. I've heard about him. Some good, some bad, you know. The jury's still out on off-grid everything.
Yeah, well, one day we'll have to get EBR on the channel sooner or later, but his time zone is a little different. We're coming up with different ways to do those kind of interviews in the future, but timing is everything.
We could do like a morning stream, like Sunday morning coffee.
It would have to be a pre-recorded, yeah.
Oh yeah, you'd have to get up stupid early. I guess we could do it midday.
Yeah.
Your morning, our afternoon, his evening.
I always think it takes a really good pilot to make like he's got a pretty open area, you know, it's only a couple of trees.
Yeah.
But he's ripping and making it look sick, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's making use of it for sure.
You know, can just go to like an open parking lot and rip and still make it look sick, you know, even without a whole lot of obstacles.
Yeah, I think we all do that. We all complain like, "Oh, there's nothing to fly around here." You know what I mean? But there is. If you, I'm not saying I'm good at it, but you know, if you got your imagination about you, you can imagine trees and gaps, and yeah, you can make a good obstacle out of anything. Oh yeah, off-grid's got his generator going for lights. Ugh. Must be a pain in the ass always fighting with that thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sick as fuck as always. And this one is
Well,
your
Terrence,
newest one too. So why don't you tell us a little bit about this video if you want here.
Yeah.
Just, dope new edit. I'll let you do
This
the
one-
little intro on here, but
This one's probably the newest build. It's an old frame, but I was having problems with the stack, so I wanted to try something different and went with the Speedy B AIO, their new AIO.
Nice.
So far, I'm pretty impressed with it. I run Speedy B products anyway, so I've never had any issues with their stuff. It's pretty reliable. So I ended up picking up that AIO for like a little under $50. Had some like rewards points and shit. So got that, got the 04 running in it, and last couple of days just messing around with designing some different camera mounts and like antenna mounts for it. But I think I got something pretty dialed in, and I was pretty happy with some of the flights from there. So
Very
mind
cool.
you, this was done in 5-degree weather, so I was kind of just trying to be mindful on the battery and
That's
but,
still
Yeah, keep your batteries in your inside pockets.
well, yeah, luckily I got a decent area to rip. This is just right in the backyard, so
Yeah, you can sit inside the warm house and fly.
heck
I
yeah.
leave all the batteries and everything inside, and then I just got the sliding glass door there. I'll just come back in and out and just grab batteries, but they're nice and warm inside. And
yeah, I'm the same way. I got my batteries on my bench, and I just step out the door to fly. So I just stick my head in, switch batteries,
Bones.
put one on the charger if I need to.
I
Heck
thought it
yeah.
was kind of cool. Someone had like walked a heart in the snow.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Are those tennis courts or pickleball?
Yep.
seem
So that's
narrow.
that's a pickle. They're I think technically pickleball courts. So ironically, like around this time of year and wintertime is about the only time I can actually fly those, like fly over those courts. Because there's usually like
Oh,
there's
because it's
people there like nonstop, like
Hmm.
6
yeah.
a.m. hits. And my bedroom is like kind of like right by the courts too, so I wake up to
Sound of
you know,
pickleball.
yeah.
You're gonna be
But,
dreaming about pickleball. Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Do they? What kind of ball do they use in pickleball? It's not a tennis ball. What is it? Like a ping pong ball? Is it a hard
Carbon
plastic? Or...
Cages here. Welcome in,
What?
everybody.
That kid? Wow. I haven't seen him forever.
Fly Zone Amino Acid. Welcome in, brothers. Lambo sneaking in. Sorry,
Yeah, Lambo's
interrupt you
here.
guys.
Carbon kids. That's all good. I was just wondering what pickleballs are.
Yeah, me too. I'm curious.
How
What is pickleball?
Yeah, how do they make it? Like, what's
I'll
it?
be honest with you.
Is it like a tennis ball or a street hockey ball, maybe? You know those road hockey balls? Remember those? They're the orange hollow balls?
I will say, luckily though, I've never had to recover. Knock on wood, I've never had to recover the drone from inside the pickleball courts.
Nice.
It was like maybe a week or two ago. I was ripping another 5-inch drone, and I just did like a front flip, didn't quite like throttle up enough, and like the just bounced off the top of the fence. And I landed inside there in a puddle.
Nice.
I just crash flipped it and was able to get out, so it worked out.
Good to see you, Carbon Cage. Hope you're doing well,
G'day,
buddy.
mate. Should say good morning, I guess. It's like breakfast over there.
Yeah, it's true.
Mr. Fly Zone.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm trying
right
to
this side of a car.
make use of this space here that I have though to rip around at. I'm gonna be
Mhm.
moving in about 2 months or so. So I've kind of had about a year to learn the layout on some of these natural gaps and stuff, and it's gonna be all new
Yeah.
once I so
Looks like it's got some good, nice lines to it too. You know, like it's got the space to
Yeah.
do a line, not have to turn around.
ripping both, like you can rip both ways around that pickleball court, and just having the trees on both sides is cool to like sideways split power loop through.
This is a dope one from Mr. Wallbanger.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty cool.
A trippy beginning like that.
So I like the edit.
It's been a while since I've heard this song. I could go for it. Let's go.
Is that I did it all for the nookie, for the cookie?
No, this is old corn.
It's all the same to me. Wasn't that corn? I did it all for the nookie.
No, that was Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit, right. What did he do for the cookie?
Did it all. Did it all.
I guess so.
Freedom FPV in the house. Welcome in, brother.
Hey. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Can you even do that nowadays, Carbon Cage? Marcel and I were just talking about how hard it is to crack Photoshop.
Yeah, I'm trying to find cracks for Adobe.
Because they all have to talk to the server now, right? Like everything, you know, like 90% of the apps we use are just web pages.
If you want to run one of the newer
Yeah.
you can still find like CS6.
Yeah.
5CS6. I personally like the Photoshops before they went to subscription base, and
Yeah.
I don't like the Photoshops where the document is like an artboard. I like Photoshop, like how Photoshop was, not like a mixture of Illustrator and Photoshop.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a purist too. I wish they'd get rid of text and anything
Ooh.
Illustrator and Photoshop.
Amino Acid
It
picked up
keeps
his
people in
first
Photoshop.
home wing. That's wicked,
Hmm.
dude. Everybody
What
get a
kind of wing
wing.
was it, Amino?
The one I
Oh, he
posted in
wing.
the Discord. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Oof. Under the
Fuck yeah, wall
bench.
banger. Bench banger.
Mhm.
I have Premiere Pro and PS cracked on Windows, but not sure on this new Mac. Oh yeah.
It's probably even harder on the Mac, I would imagine.
Oh, you technically printed your first wing, but yeah.
Mm.
I was gonna say, that's
Yeah, I
not
know what you
very.
mean. The carbon cage. It's pricey.
Yeah. Just use DaVinci Resolve. Everyone's saying it's the best thing since sliced bread, and there's a free version.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can do a lot with the free version too.
Yeah.
I
Sick.
will say,
Sick.
Resolve was one of those programs that I used it for like the first 3 months. I would say after maybe like 2 weeks, though, I picked it up and I felt more comfortable with it than I did using Vegas, which I've used Vegas
Yeah.
for probably 10 plus years. But I felt
Mm.
more productive in Resolve after like a week or two. You know? Getting the same or if not better results.
It's
And
funny how we get stuck in our ways and resist change.
Yeah, it shows that you're getting older.
the color grading
Yeah.
too is a game changer with the Resolve.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Some other
Sick one.
programs.
Who is this one, Danzilla?
Oh, sorry. After Wallbanger is What is Real?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him fucking ripping a lot in a while. I believe he's way over on the other side of the world too, which is fucking dope. He's obviously got the warm weather still.
What is going on here? There's something really weird going on. I click on the What is Real video and it shows me Toasted Frogs video.
Oh, refresh.
Yeah.
Refresh the playlist. I switched around.
Oh, is that what you did? That's fine. I can't share it. There we go.
Going in the water.
Copy.
So jealous that Shogun Emperor gets to wear t-shirts and shorts like that all year long. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been hot and sweaty balls there. He's got gloves on. It can't be that fucking warm.
This is What is Real. This isn't Shogun Emperor, is it?
Correct.
Are
Yeah.
they the same person?
No. Amino Acid was just saying that.
Oh, I see.
Oh, what I was saying.
Yeah, Island Life.
Also in California. It says California on that post that he just went through. So
Yeah, it feels very
He was-
Californian.
I could have swore he was like somewhere else. Oh well. What do I know?
It's definitely like a cooler. It's Northern California a little bit because the trees don't have leaves on them, so it's some kind of winter.
I wonder what
Amino
the
Acid
difference-
is just trying to confuse everybody, but we're not talking about Shogun Emperor. But yeah, Shogun Emperor does have nice
I
weather.
always get confused with acid.
Something was taking a beating. What he was ripping there.
Sorry, say that again?
I wonder what he was ripping right there. It looked like that thing could take a beating, that frame.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Does it say on his YouTube description?
A steady stretch X frame. I've never even heard of that.
Definitely steady.
Steady.
This is another toasted badass rip.
Toasted frog.
This is
I should.
with the
Here-
Lucky by the Clover FPV systems.
Oh, right.
Yep.
there's a link for Toasted Frog's YouTube channel. Go subscribe, or I will smack you in the face.
I believe Koala is doing some like film industry type stuff or something lately. That's why he hasn't been really around much, as far as I know. But yeah, doing some work usually during the weeks, I think. So it's been pretty busy.
Yeah, he's a responsible one of us. You got a pretty good spot to fly there, man. You got a nice little
Yeah.
open space right behind your house.
I would definitely
Yeah,
rip
this is
here.
pretty nice. Sucks that
And
you
it's
got to avoid
perfect for a
the.
wing. You could set a wing here, no
Yeah,
problem.
So the thing is too, if I actually got a wing and could get some distance, there's a whole nother field that's like a quarter mile away, like where I'm going at right now, right? And it's got a bunch of like goalposts and stuff that are really fun to like Matty. But I feel like with a wing,
Nice.
I could probably push it that far. Yeah,
Hell
this
yeah.
is a.
I'm just waiting for somebody.
I had to crash flip inside the course there.
Get her back home. At least you can do it.
Lambo is asking if you're in Minnesota. Yeah, he said Minnesota. I think Lambo's in Minnesota too.
Hell yeah. Yeah, out in it's Egan, 20 minutes south of the cities.
Cool. I'm waiting for somebody to do a Matty flip with a wing. That'd be the day, eh?
I don't know if that works.
Well, I saw the theory's there because I meant to copy the link the other day. I saw it was like the indoor acrobatic championships, like planes, like the super lightweight, and they like float around in a gym. You know what I mean? But they're doing these crazy like flips. And I swear he was flying 3D because I swear I saw him reverse thrust. He went backwards with the plane.
Very
and you
cool.
could see like the dust go the other way kind of thing. I don't know if it was dust or what, but
he's
doing short spurts to like stop himself of like reverse thrust, I swear.
Crazy.
So you could do it with a wing. You could, could you do? Somebody's got to figure out how to do a Matty flip. Get Shelby Vole on it.
Yeah, because I don't think he has like 3D on a wing. So like forward thrust is the same as a drone forward thrust. So I think he would have to have some kind of reverse thrust.
Flip it or vectored thrust at least, you know.
Yeah.
You need to flip it over and then punch the reverse thrust.
Yeah.
So you'd fly backwards real quickly.
Yeah.
Or like a flat spin, like do a yaw spin.
Be pretty tough.
Yeah. But check it out if you can see. There was just like the indoor acrobatic championships for planes. They're really cool. They're like super lightweight. They just float around like a big area, like it's a gym or a warehouse or something. They're pretty cool. Yeah. 3D chopper, Matty flip.
Fuck yeah.
I might have seen that same video. Did he like catch some ribbons on his plane at the very end of his run, like some silver ribbons?
Yeah, and I think they must have a channel to unfurl some ribbons. Yeah, I saw ribbons and like glitter come out of the plane at one point or something.
Crazy.
It was pretty wild. I feel like all your videos have good sunsets. Like you look like you're in a lucky spot for sunsets.
I would say it's usually just because like what ends up happening is I spend my morning charging packs, and then I get out right before sunset, like around like 4:30.
Yeah.
So it's like perfect timing.
Yeah. Oh, there's our boy Ape.
Before it gets dark. Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, Ape. You haven't checked him out. Definitely hit him up. Subscribe. It's a badass
I will
pilot.
be sharing a link. And he makes all his own music too, which is pretty fucking
That's
cool.
right.
One of those things I'm jealous of.
I still need to
Chat,
try
link is in the chat.
his microframe.
Oh yeah, Bartman. Yeah, Bartman dude's in Minnesota too.
I got some motors and with those new HD0 AIOs, I think it'd be pretty sick to get one of his micro frames and get one of those built for a little 2S build.
Yeah. Little skirchy. Like it. Oh man, yeah. Go like this video, everybody. It's only got 3 likes on this video.
Fairly new.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Love these tiny
How little that
drones.
thing is, man. Oh, it's crazy.
Basically an unducted 75 mil, I think, right?
Yeah, it's a carbon fiber Module 7 without ducts. Yeah.
Scourge. Heck
See
yeah.
They look really sick though. I want to check.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. Next thing up is gotta run this little fucking thing here. So start the poll. So
start the poll.
That's right. In the chat,
Oh.
we are running the poll to pick your favorite. Oops, I gotta change the screen to this.
We need to see which one's 1, 2, 3, 4 again.
Oh, really?
I don't remember which one was which.
I didn't close it. I just put it down here. Where did I put it? Right there. So
number 1.
This is number 1. We'll do number 1 is the orange with the orange stripe. Number 2 is white with the black canopy.
Classic.
Number 3 is green, yellow canopy with a prop.
The prop is quite the addition there.
Blue, black stripe, and white with a clear canopy, it looks like.
Ah, yeah. Points for the transparent canopy.
And the multicolors on the fin and the whole body. That looks really neat.
Oh, I didn't even notice that on the tail.
Yeah, did definitely a lot of color to that one. Are you sure there was just the 4?
I'm pretty sure there was only 4. I swear. I looked through 3D printing like 4 times.
Okay.
3D printing channel. So
all right.
Unless somebody posted one not in the 3D printing channel, then I can't.
No, you're right. That's right.
So yeah, if anybody in chat has made one and forgot to post it, you have about 30 seconds to do so.
So voting.
Speak
number
now
1,
or forever hold your peace.
Number 2,
2,
number 3, or number 4.
I think I don't know what I'm voting for.
And we're gonna watch this real quick while everyone votes. I think this is the plane thing you were talking about, but maybe not.
Yes, I think it is.
Yep.
It looks similar. This is the same kind of thing, though. Yeah.
Pretty sure this is the one I see.
Like these guys are crazy. Like their power to weight ratio is probably off the roof, off the charts. Because they just hold themselves there with their motor.
So flying upside down right there.
Yeah, I think he goes vertical here, and ribbons come out of his wings.
And this is line of sight.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the one with the ribbons or not. But it looks like the music is like lined up perfectly with him almost.
Yeah, oh yeah, they do it. They're like figure skaters. They practice their hit their stones. Like, I'm sure those things are so fragile too. You hit the ground hard.
No, I think they're fairly decent, like for the setup, because there's not a lot of components in it, and it's just foam board.
True. Yeah.
That was just totally foam board. And like a lot of times, those things are running off brushed motors, like little tiny brushed motors, because they don't need that much power.
Huh.
And I'm pretty sure there's 2 of them on that one, maybe 1. Hard to see it.
I know. Flitting about. But yeah, I think they must be so light that they're probably not flyable outside unless the day is perfectly still.
Very cool. Oh no, it's got one prop in the front, according to this picture.
Yeah. Crazy.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
And that's
So there's all kinds of us out there. All kinds of us.
Yeah,
There's so many different niches to the RC hobby. I still swear one of the coolest things I ever saw was those guys that do like the speed records with gliders.
Right.
RC gliders, and they're on the side of a mountain doing like loops using the updraft of the side of the mountain, and they're like pushing the speed of sound with this freaking glider. You can't even see the thing. It's going woof, woof, woof. It's like one of those like rocket cable cars, those cars that go in a circle. But
look like the kits you get as a kid. Yeah, exactly. Almost. Pretty much. Right.
Slope soaring. That's what it's called. It's crazy. Yeah, they're so fast. They're like crazy carbon fiber. Yeah.
It almost of the they had like a little bit of a scene from that documentary they put out over the summer about FPV. It was like Bardwell and like a few other people collab put out. It was like almost a movie. And they went back. Yeah, flow state. They went back to like the origin of like FPV and showing gliders and stuff like that. Just guys launching down mountains. It's kind of just watching the coast.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It looks like everyone's got their votes in. Maybe 8 votes. 13 watching.
Yeah, everybody vote.
Number 4. We'll end that fairly soon here. And we have a couple more videos to go through. Let's get real tipsy and watch this video. Squad Mafia. Joe Folio.
Hey, Joe Folio. Sorry, I just love saying it like that.
I don't know why that scroll bar keeps showing up.
Yeah, my favorite story about the early days of FPV is like they had those cameras that if you whacked them the wrong way, they would show the backup lines from the backup camera because they were just repurposed backup cameras from cars, so you get the lines on them,
right,
showing you where to go.
Super weird that it was doing that for me.
What was it, chopping?
No, it was putting a line at the bottom of the screen, a scroll bar at the bottom of the screen for some reason. There we go.
Link to Joe Fotoleo in the chat.
I was watching them live rip on Discord the other day. Hitting some trippies around these lights. It's pretty sick. Oh, that's cool.
Oh, this is chasing a plane. But biplane? Biplane, rather.
Chasing a plane. Good timing with the video.
I love biplanes, man.
Yeah, well, I've been busy 3D printing some planes lately, so we're going to be gifting out some RC planes in the future that I've been 3D printing, and trying to get more people out here in BC to fly more wings and planes. And we're going to be doing some more events if that happens. So we've got some awesome ideas lined up for the summer.
Do you have any plans or dreams to do like a long range wing?
Yep.
Yeah.
My RC Dolphin, yeah. Adam RC Dolphin is my long range wing, 6S, 7-inch prop.
You gonna fly it up in your mountains?
Oh yeah, definitely. Once I get better with iNav and the controlling of it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Fuck yeah.
About to rip.
You could be like the Wesley Vardy of Canada.
I already am almost.
You do 100 kilometer long range.
Yeah. Wouldn't be able to see. I got too much mountains in the way.
Yeah, so you go along the mountains. You don't go over them. You go with them.
Still, no matter which way.
You're also not far from the ocean, my friend.
That's right.
Yeah. If I remember right, I think he was saying those were some of his first trippies there.
Oh yeah, trippy.
Fuck yeah. There we go.
Crash every time I try to trippy. Hey, we know that guy.
Oh yeah.
This is the new Grinderino build. Fuck yeah.
Everybody likes the Grinderinos, eh?
Oh man, they can take a beating for sure. I like the weight on them too. I will say I have broken a couple arms on them.
Right.
Seriously though, I don't think Raul will get a quad that you're not going to break an arm on. You know what I mean? Unless come up with some crazy new expensive material. You know what I mean? Like, you can only get so heavy before it's no good anymore, right? So with what we got, like, breaking an arm, that's a cheap way out, really.
Yeah.
Like Ciotti says that you'd rather break an arm than break a motor, right?
Or an ESC or something. Yeah.
You're just going to break your motor if you can't break your arm. So,
especially
an ESC.
Especially out here in Minnesota, like anytime from like fall to winter, just with the ground being so hard, like it's like hitting cement, you know.
Yeah. Well, we got a couple feet of snow out there, so I got a good cushion.
Yeah.
What they don't tell you about crashing in the snow is finding your quad. Good fucking luck, man.
Mm-hmm.
It just punches a hole in the snow. It just buries itself, right? It's just gone.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
Sinks right in.
We
had that
quad-shaped hole in the snow. Yeah.
Yeah, good beeper is definitely a key.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. Get the guy cutting the grass too.
Yeah. You can help him with the quad. Trim the edges with the props.
Fuck yeah. Blue Sky FPV, welcome in, dude.
Hey.
I've heard a lot about your social media platform. Haven't used it yet, but we'll check it out one day, I guess.
Welcome in. Amino acid. Use the buzzer in your DVR for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a great size park for ripping, and this whole canopy fucking shelter area is nice. Like, you got lots of good. This is all in your neck of the woods, or what? Or is this somewhere you had to drive to?
Probably about 5-10 minutes out. So not too
nice. Bad. Perfect. Another wing spot. Like, so good.
Is there a plug you could plug in a charger?
Actually, we that day Bad Luck had his laptop out there and everything. We were charging pack, tripping, so sick. It's cool because they've got this spot, and then you can pull out of here and go right around on the road, and then the skate park's over on the other side of the parking lot.
Oh, fun.
Skate park's really cool to rip too, and same thing. They've got a pavilion with outlets and stuff over at the skate park as well.
Rad. And someone's already cutting the grass for you and make it so that you don't lose your drone in the grass. Perfect. So good. So good.
It's kind of cool. They've even got a little RC track behind the skate park, like a little RC track.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So bad luck once he got his clover systems thing figured out this summer. He actually started ripping his RC. He's got an RC car that he brings out there, and he rips it FPV. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. Those attachments are awesome.
My thing is like for an RC car, I don't know. Like I never really liked the in the driver's seat kind of view. For me, for cars, I like almost like a third person. So I want to build like an arm that has a camera that's attached to like almost like above the back side of the car. And then
selfie
totally.
stick at the back.
Yeah, I think it's a lot easier to see like cars and stuff, especially with an RC car. You can easily get that thing ran over by a real car pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see around you. Yeah, I thought about he hasn't done the gimbal attachment on it yet, has he? Right, it's just like a insert piece that goes into it. But if he had like the actual gimbal piece, like the head tracking on it, I think that would be really cool too.
That would be wild.
Yeah, so far it's just like a all-in-one kind of caddy thing. I can
Right.
swap different things.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll make one that's adaptable the same way, but just with the gimbal piece in it or something. I think that'd be really dope for like a version 3 or 4 or whatever he's on.
I think eventually I do want to check out he's got a full light slammed version. And
Nice.
it's like the caddy, but it's like half the height.
Right.
I feel like you can have like a really, really lightweight build with that. Might be something I might check out in the future.
Heck yeah, no doubt. Speaking of some long range, we'll end this poll. It looks like number 4 has won.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah.
Number 4. Oh, everybody else is tied. Dagnabbit. I paid you guys to vote for me, damn it. I told you which ones. You still didn't do it.
So number 4 is this one right here, guys. So congratulations to
That's Rotax. Rotax.
Awesome. We'll send you a message on Discord, Rotax, and congratulations. Heck yeah, bro. Right on.
Thanks.
We're gonna next time I don't have one ready, but we'll have to come up with another challenge. Get everybody in on it.
Next
Should we make it harder? Should we make it harder?
I think we should just keep it the same as much because people can change.
I felt a little guilty about that one because when I picked it, I didn't realize that it required a bearing, like a special size little ball bearing in it.
That's why I don't think we should make it harder. I think we should make it a little bit easier or keep it the same kind of deal.
We'll pick it without extra parts or maybe screws or something. But no more weird size ball bearing that you have to order.
Yeah,
I did order some. So if anybody wants a ball bearing, package right here. Yeah, it was only like $5 off Amazon or something for 10 of them. But
heck yeah,
still a pain in the ass.
Yeah, that's why I resized mine to be a different size for the bearing that I had.
Yeah, because you got skate bearings laying around, probably, right?
And all different size bearings for this chopper build. There's literally like 6 different sizes of bearings I got to use for that droid build. So,
jeez,
yeah,
I'm glad they made it easy. Yeah, I got to get going on my R2. I just realized I still have my bamboo box that my printer came in, so I'm gonna make that into a paint booth.
There you go.
Oh, no.
Spray booth. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think a computer fan is good enough for that, is it?
Not really.
Stronger.
Yeah, you need
stronger.
something strong.
All
Or
right.
really pull
I
it
got
out.
computer. I have computer fans, but
Like,
Mhm.
like if you had like a couple of 120s, maybe. Like if you ran
Yeah.
like maybe like 4 of them.
yeah, I could 3D print something. I think I have 4. If I have 3 or 4, I could. I don't know. You wouldn't stack them. You'd put them side by each, right? So, this is Eric Smith we're watching there. The link is in the chat if anybody's wondering.
Heck yeah.
Oh, it's an avatar too. So
I mean, you could almost essentially set it up like a PC case and have like a couple as intake and a couple as outtake fans, you know.
yeah. Well, the intake's hard because you got to put your hands and paint, and you got to be able to see what you're doing, right?
So you could have the front open though, and then have like the intakes just be on the side, and then the
Yeah.
outtake be on the top.
Yeah, the intake's sort of
Or
pointing
the
out the
back,
outside.
or the back.
Yeah.
Right. This is
Yeah,
sick
so
band.
they're putting a hose into the window.
Hell yeah,
Ripping grunge.
man! I
Mike
wanted to
Drones.
hit a bando like this so bad,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I actually just tattooed somebody that told me about a spot like this.
Ooh.
Not too far from me, but he was telling me like the precautions that the owner like of the property takes to keep people out. Like
Mhm.
like he'll put like, I guess he takes like there's like a metal just like serrated like side of the building, but you can pull it back, and that's your entrance to getting into the and
Peel back the siding.
yeah, and so I guess the guy he puts he takes like heavy duty like trucker grease, and he coats like the whole inside of the wall with that grease. So like
So you
anybody
won't want to
getting,
touch it.
yeah, you're gonna get like really dirty, and like I guess he puts like dirty diapers and
sneaky.
stuff like that, like dog shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
how to
it's-
ruin a place. I'm not going to use it. We're just going
So
to let it
if
rot.
you're
but
willing,
can-
you gotta wear some old shoes and some dirt, like some
Yeah.
clothes you don't care about, but it might be worth.
and make sure
checking
you're up to
out,
date on
though.
your shots. Have your
Yeah.
shots all up to date.
Gnarly.
Make sure you got your tetanus shot, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't lick your hand.
yeah, don't. I wouldn't lick anything.
Yeah.
I'd probably wear like gloves, rubber gloves at least.
Get like an FPV goggle setup that sits inside of a helmet, like a astronaut.
Wearing a hazmat suit
Yeah.
and gloves, and then once you get in the bando, you can just take it off. So, yeah.
Be sick to find a radioactive suit and just wear that inside there
Yeah.
while you're flying.
Like a biohazard.
Yeah, by
Bright yellow with the duct tape sleeves and ankles and
It almost
So
reminds me of that HD0 long range video you showed me recently.
yeah,
I had the helmet on.
giant ant cowboy.
Yeah.
An awesome pilot, awesome channel. Hilarious. Oh, risking it through the biscuit too.
Oh, through the tripod?
Yeah, is there a camera set up on that and you're risking it to go around it like that? Shelby Vole's in the house. We can all relax now. Shelby Vole's here. We were talking about wings and trying to get more people into the wing part of the hobby, Shelby. Hope you are proud of us. We're going to start doing some racing out here, spec wing racing, and overall just airplanes and planes racing, just to get people encouraged to start flying more. And I think we can do some really awesome mid-range, long-range type wing racing out here in Vancouver, BC. So that's something we're going to hopefully set up this summer if we get enough people into it. And I'm also 3D printing some of those today, so look forward to that.
everybody's playing with their wangs.
Hell yeah. Skinny Spinster. Who is this? Is this Tailspin? This might be a Tailspin.
Yeah, it is Tailspin.
Z-Bones.
Here is the link to Tailspin.
Amino Acid says condo size spray booth with the AMS box. The P1S was 2-bit.
I think he meant too big.
Too big.
Yeah, the P. It's crazy how they shipped the P1S with the AMS, because looking at the pictures, you'd never know it, but the AMS fits inside the printer. They ship it like tucked inside, and you have to like unscrew some screws to get it out.
Yeah, Amino, I've printed the same wing. I think I told you that already. But yeah, it's a good little one. There's so many various sizes. That thing is too small.
I've got one printed too. I gotta get it.
Yeah. We're talking about bigger planes. So I use lightweight PLA for the big wings that I print.
You want to link that to me? I might check that out.
Sure. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So Titan Dynamics is one of the best ones that you can get. They have a lot of great models for different size wings that you want to print. And then there is this one, which is...
Oh, those are models. Those are STLs for planes?
Yes.
For wings?
Yes.
Ah.
The other one I'll have to look because I think I saved.
Good work, Beans. I think the very first time my quad ever left the ground back when I was a newbie, I disarmed it from about 20 feet up because I panicked. You know, that very first time you ever touched the quad, you armed it, you're in the goggles, you're like, okay, I gotta take off, and I was just too heavy-handed on the throttle. I didn't know what I was doing, and almost shot it to the moon. But yeah, hit the disarm right away.
Where was that link to the other?
There you go. Blue Sky did the same thing, but he lost a squad in the lake. Oh no. Yeah, the best place you could do your first flight is a giant park like Toasted Frog's got there.
Captain Calgary. So the other link is rcgroups.com. It's a forum, and there's a bunch of really good planes, and those are the ones that I've been printing recently, the Rifter and the Stiletto. But yeah, check out the RC Groups forums. They've got some really great content, and it's all free on that one.
Nice.
Titan Dynamics is paid, but you got some really professionally quality designs with the paid ones. They're both really good.
I was very confused. This switched over to a Toasted Frog video, but I thought it was still Tailspin. I'm like, whoa, it's snowing in Spain where he is. Yeah. It's usually quite hot and arid. I'm like, what?
So this was kind of wild. I don't know if I was just like paranoid that day or what, but I flew one pack at this park, and there was like maybe only one other car in the parking lot with me. But I flew around in the parking lot later on in the video, and like after one pack, a cop ended up pulling up to the park. They didn't say anything or like confront me or anything because I kind of like flew the drone across the field, and the cop kind of followed it, and then I turned around and like brought it back to my car. But
it's a really cool spot with that I don't know what that is. Is that art? That device thing there is a great obstacle.
It's like this thing right here
coming. The bridge, like this.
Yeah, that
weird,
right there.
Yeah, I think they do concerts there in the summer.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah, it'll bounce the sound out. That's great for flying around.
Yeah, no kidding. It almost looks like it's part of a bridge that never got installed. And they're like, oh, forget the bridge here. We'll put it over there somewhere.
And I think they might have just like themed it that way, just because of like the So this place here is actually right alongside. You'll see coming up here the water. That's the Mississippi River.
Oh, okay.
Something to do with steel and
Hell yeah, another like canopy you could power loop so much.
so I'm watching this on 2 screens. Why? Woohoo! It'll be summer again soon, though. I swear.
Yeah, very cool spot.
I just can't wait to be able to rip outside and just stand up comfortably, like in some shorts, even.
Start sweating again like a real man.
Yeah. Well, where I am, we got to go through bug season first too. That's always fun. Mosquitoes and
Yeah.
black flies, baby.
That's for sure, 100%.
Fun.
All right. Drone shadows.
Shadows. This is Fly 249G. Fly 249 grams. Copy. Paste. Paste it like that. Oh,
I like that trippy video blurriness to it.
we got horseflies, but you know they're few and far between. It's when the black flies try to carry you off, like literally try to carry you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black flies get bad. Yeah, flying in black fly season sucks because they like climb into your ears and your nose and your eyes and under your goggles and yeah. So yeah, I usually just fly indoors, set my quad out on this front step and fly from there.
Wow, it's that 4 degrees Fahrenheit where you are, Lambo. That's minus 15 degrees Celsius. Or
It's the same here.
That's what I was-
it's colder than here.
5-degree
Yeah.
weather.
It's colder than here. Making me cold. I'm gonna go have some ice cream in a second.
You got the Pacific Ocean, you bastard.
Oh man.
I'm kind of thinking about grabbing this Titan X TBRC spec racing lane.
Heck yeah, do it.
Ooh.
I'm just trying to see this entire thing you would 3D print.
Yeah, it's all in
carbon
carbons and stuff for sure. And it's a carbon spar that goes in it, yeah. If you buy the actual spec wing from TBRC, is that right? TBRC. On the website, it actually comes from Canada, and the foam quality of those are really good. I've never 3D printed one, but the foam core one is what it's at. It's basically the same idea as the Shelby Vol style. Because his is a spec wing as well, just like a freestyle spec wing though.
Do you think that PLA one is all right, or do you think that'd be pretty heavy?
If you do it the parameters that it tells you in the file when you download it, you'll be fine. Some people use PETG and ASA. You just have to stay like the proper layer, like print settings and stuff. Because a lot of those planes you're doing like one wall at like a certain infill and stuff. So. And each part can be a little different. Like the motor mounts and stuff are going to be a harder plastic material, not like lightweight stuff. But yeah, you can do it with regular PLA. It's just not going to be as light as obviously another one. So your components might have to be a little bit stronger, but not too much.
I've got some PETG.
I want somebody to make matte PETG.
I want them to make more colors for a TPU. I'd be happy enough with just that.
I just in love with matte filaments. I don't like shiny shit. You know what I mean? I'd rather it all be bad.
It has its place.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not. It's not like I don't have any. I just like everybody else. But every time I print something, I'm like, oh, I wish I had this in matte.
Really, eh?
I love matte.
I've been ordering a lot of matte lately for light boxes, so
Yeah,
lots of.
I know we like Polymaker around here, but the Overture carbon fiber black matte is gorgeous.
Oh, okay, nice.
It's just PLA plus. It doesn't. I don't even think it has real carbon fiber in it. I think they just kind of call it that. So it's just the same price as PLA, but it just prints so easily and perfectly and smooth and sexy.
Just notice the trees going on top of the bridges of the buildings. Yeah, no kidding. That's a total bando. Here's another one from way across the pond. This is Salmac, I believe.
Share OBJ. No. BMark? What?
Oh no, yeah, this is Share OBJ. This is before Salmac.
Yeah.
This is very cool, stunning views.
I don't know what this is called because the title is in
Russian or something. Yeah, I think.
I believe.
I think it's Russian, but I'm not sure.
Some Cyrillic alphabet. Yeah, I was a Overture guy, and I started getting into Polymaker. I like Polymaker the best, but Overture is my go-to if Polymaker doesn't have something. You know what I mean?
Definitely not Russia. It says Belarus on his profile.
Which used to be part of Russia. Ooh-wee. Oh, that's a great platform to land on right there. Is he on the boat? I'm looking for somebody.
Possibly, but maybe not. You don't get to know.
Never know.
Yeah, Overture makes some good stuff too as well. eSun, yeah, I've hit and miss with eSun.
I've never
I
tried
think
this.
flying drone is illegal right now. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Just trees growing on top. Yeah. It's got a little bit of a blog to it, quite a bit actually. But check out his channel. This guy's a huge supporter. He's always checking out the live streams afterwards. A lot of cool content from the other side of the world.
Looks
if
like
you understand the language,
that's
better.
Downtown Florida, isn't it?
Yep. Uptown, yep.
It's Mar-a-Lago. Oh. Yeah, there's no shortage of cool old buildings in Italy, man. You can't swing a cat without hitting something that's like 1,000 years old. Brandon Beans, I think he just panicked on his very first flight.
Oh man,
I think that's what I. Huh.
It sucks, Brandon.
Oh, it's Valdorcia. That's near where I was in Italy. I went to that area. I don't think I went to that place he's at.
A little cinematic kind of walkthrough. I didn't realize that. More drone footage. That's all right. Skip through real quick here. We're almost wrapping it up. I love the landscapes he gets. Those amazing shots.
If you ever go there, try the wild boar in that valley. It's like the best in the world. Oh my god.
Oh, the rearm lucky. Yeah, that's definitely lucky. Woohoo X. carve coming? What's an X carve?
That's a wing, isn't it? Why do I know what an X carve is? Oh, is that a skateboard? Electric skateboard?
No.
That sounds right. Or it's either. Oh no! It's
Oh, it's
a
a CNC machine. A CNC machine.
CNC, yeah. Like the Carvera.
Yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, I keep seeing those on there, and it's like, oh, I'd love to cut some carbon. That'd be so much fun. But yeah,
That's super sick, dude. Congratulations. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see what you do with it. Can't
are
wait
you
to
gonna
get some nice.
cut? Are you gonna Are you gonna just use like air to keep the dust down, or are you gonna cut underwater? Like I've seen it done where they have a little bit of water in the tray and the piece is submerged. Oh, 5 foot by 10 foot CNC table of Brandon Beans. Can you imagine the quad you could make with that? With 10 foot arms?
I've done lots of CNC in the past. I've had that water jet. I've done a bunch of different similar ideas, just using a vacuum.
Right. I don't have the space. So. We're gonna have to hit Rat RH up if we want some carbon cut, boys.
Yeah, right. I got CNC down the street from me.
Too. What's that?
CNC band is down the street.
Oh, that's true.
Ripping the unicorn from Zodiac.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
This was not long ago, was it?
Oh no, a couple months ago, just like early summer, I think.
And this didn't have 3D on it? What the heck?
I know. I gotta get there. I've been struggling with getting the 3D operating correctly, but I do want to get it working at some point.
Oh yeah. Yeah, same. I'll leave the experts. 100%. I wish I had the space for it.
You gotta admit, Chilliwack is a cool name for a place. It's pretty fucking cool. Chilliwack.
It's actually a native word for the river runs down.
River runs down.
There's actually a band called Chilliwack as well.
Nice. On the drone hangar last night, they were talking about places with funny names. There's one called Rough and Ready, California, and I think on the map it was near Beans.
That's
Brandon
funny.
Beans, is that near you, or was I mistaken? Rough and Ready. Hey, 8-Bits here. We were just talking about you.
Hey, Bip. We played your newest video, buddy. Keep ripping, man.
Yeah, Amino Acid. I did the same thing. I got an EOS 3.5 from them. Rough and Ready Island. That's what.
Just use a computer fan, Lambo says. No, you need to do a lot more than just a computer fan for carbon dust. You can literally die from it.
You either gotta have a closed enclosure or water bath.
Yeah, definitely. You want to keep that dust down, or else you can breathe it in pretty easily.
Yeah. I saw a video of some guy just took one of the desktop ones and converted it. He put like a trough on it, so he could put his piece of carbon fiber in, and it was under like an inch of water, so it just cuts it underwater. This balls.
Funny. Yeah, there you go. That's smart right there.
Yeah. There's a Balls Falls near me, Brandon Bean. Balls Falls.
Hook a V8 to the. Yeah. Hey, Amino Acid. I think you're a little.
Rolls. I got the Rolls Royce Merlin out back. I just fire that sucker out.
Ooh. Blue Sky lives near
Climax.
Climax.
Always
pretty
close,
cool.
never there, right, Blue?
Yeah. Never can reach it. Just around the corner somewhere.
I will. Let's read it.
God, crazy.
Balls.
You spelt it wrong, amino acid. It's Rekka Beach as in W-R-E. Okay.
Oh, Rekka Beach. That's funny.
Yo, I'm sending the first file to the print.
Nice.
I've got
Nice.
just 2 of the segments of the wings, right? I got the settings locked in and everything.
Okay.
Nice.
And guess what the print for estimated print time is?
24 hours.
18 hours.
1 day, 1 hour, and 34 minutes. Yeah, it's like this is gonna be
Nice.
my
25
longest
hours.
done. Yeah, that's wild. 25
Are you sure
hours.
you did it right specs and everything, like all the lines and infills and everything?
Yep, I looked at the manual. They've got
Cool.
settings for lightweight PLA and then settings for the PETG. I just loaded up. I got some black PETG, so
Nice.
I think instead of running 2 walls and 25% infill, so
Very cool. What's the wingspan on it?
let me see what that one was.
Which one did you say you picked?
The Titan X TBRC. It has a,
Oh,
I think
right.
it was 36-inch wingspan. Yep. 36-inch wingspan plus or minus half inch. Not
So a
including the
meter,
wing.
basically 1,000 millimeter.
Cool. That would be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to order some motors for this. I have no, I have nothing for a wing besides. So, but I wanted to check one out.
Mhm.
Yeah, it gives you the spars that you need: 8 millimeter spars and 3 millimeter spars for your elevons. Oh, right. I wanted to get into this. All right. So the last portion of the show, we were going to talk about a little bit of news stuff that came out. Drone U is kind of the American side drone news channel that I follow. If you guys haven't checked them out, check them out. Really cool information. So we're just going to mute ourselves, watch this 3-minute video real quick, a little tidbit of information that I thought was interesting. Some of it is politics, but that's all good. But yeah, let's check this out.
Welcome to Drone News Now. Welcome to Drone U HQ. My name is Paul, and in this week's breaking news, Notice to Air missions has been returned to Notice to Air men. The Biden era renaming has been rescinded thanks to Trump. Sources say that it's due to a lack of creativity. Why didn't they just say Notice to Air mams? I don't know. In other news, Philly Drone Life has been banned forever from flying drones inside the United States as he egregiously flew over people, flew at night, and flew through the fog, and did not have his Part 107. Katie Thompson from the FAA stated, "We work hard to educate people about safely flying their drones, and we don't hesitate to take strong enforcement action when pilots deliberately flout the rules." Interesting. In other news, if you haven't been mind blown yet, well, you sure will be by this next story, as booby-trapped FPV headsets have Russians being mind blown. No, literally. Reports claim that headsets, or FPV goggles, were exploding upon startup on the front lines of the Ukrainian war. That's a clandestine action that might supersede the Israeli pager bombings. I mean, pretty creative. In our cool use of drone news this week, graffiti drones are taking flight in Washington state as artists are using drones to actually clean up murals and to actually get rid of some nasty stuff. Pretty cool thing that spray drones are being used here. What a great use of coaxial drone setups. In our drone crash of the week, we take flight to Costa Rica, where a major collision has taken place between an Agris T-50, a DJI drone, and a spray helicopter. That essentially, a spray helicopter was on its natural low and slow flight paths along its fields and collided with the Agris helicopter, raising concerns about drone safety and how drones are actually going to communicate with traditional aircraft. Pundits say that remote ID is worthless because pilots in the air from helicopters and planes can't see the remote ID information anyway, making you wonder how come the public can see it, but the people who need to see it can't. Making you wonder how come the public can see it, helicopters and planes can't see the remote ID information anyway, making you wonder how come the planes can't see the remote ID information anyway, making you wonder how come the public can see it, but the people who need to see it can't.
That is literally fucked
Sure is a
up.
head scratcher there. In other news, our Whiskey Tango Foxtrot news of the week is that Drone Deploy gets a BVLOS operation. This is going to allow Drone Deploy to remotely fly construction sites and other missions remotely. Kind of makes you wonder where this came from, since Drone Deploy supports pilots creating mapping missions and modeling missions. It now seems like they might be taking over those missions. In our last piece of drone news, it seems like the DJI Mavic 4 Pro is incoming. Professional pilots still wonder if it's going to have attitude mode and fly like the Inspire 3, which is a lot more fun. But sources say that there will be 4 cameras on this thing, 3 of which will be usable. And frankly, you'll probably end up spending a lot more money, and they'll most likely replace it in 6 months as well. But that's the drone news for this week. As always, from Drone U HQ, where you can actually get incredibly detailed information that's going to help you fly with confidence and confidence. You can actually get very serious educational information from us. Go to thedroneu.com.
That's it. So I don't know what you guys think about that. A lot of content I went through there pretty quickly. Goggles, yikes. I don't think I am ever going to buy new goggles. What do you guys think?
I don't think we have to worry about it. That was a sneaky thing that the opposing army did. They intercepted the shipment of goggles somewhere and put a little bit of, what was it, C4 in them. I saw a video of them taking them apart, and you could see their little C4 packet like right there.
Oh my goodness, that's wild. That's scary. Scary. I also think the whole like remote ID thing, realizing that I replayed it a couple times, that the people in the air don't even like see that device. Like there's nothing that transmit to them being able to see it. So what the hell?
Well, they already have. Yeah, they already have their own system, right? Isn't it the AIS or A? But
their system doesn't see drones. Yeah, but their system doesn't see drones.
No, exactly. That's what I mean. It's
a completely different system. I thought that's what the whole thing was supposed to be for. But it's not. It's for the Karens to see that you're in the air. It's not even for anybody that actually has any authority. Like,
the only people that can see your remote ID are people with cell phones. That's it. That's it.
We're staring at their cell phones too. I mean, though, like, it's not even for.
It doesn't help anybody. It doesn't help anything. There's no positive. ADSB. That's what it's called. Yes. Thank you, Upgrade.
Yeah. So, like,
over a certain size. Like, I mean, some small planes don't have it, but
it just doesn't make sense. Like, then. They should have something in the remote ID for the planes to see it. Otherwise, why did they come out with it in the first place? If only like one type of device can see it. Like that should have been standard. That should have been like literally should have been the first thing that you thought of. Like, wait, other craft need to see each other. Yeah, that's probably a good point. Yeah, let's work on that first, right? Like
I'm sure if there is an actual problem, they can go back and check the remote ID servers to see who it was, that kind of thing, if something serious happened. But for the most part, in everyday life, remote ID is just for people with phones to cause trouble.
Yeah. That's so ridiculous. I'm so glad it hasn't come up to Canada yet. I got a feeling that these type of scenarios are going to make it like less of a thing in the future. I'm pretty sure. Don't count me anywhere, but it doesn't seem very well planned out.
Look at Brandon Beans down there in California diverting air traffic from his backyard. I love it.
That's funny. That's crazy. Yeah, they just want to promote the stitching, of course, 100%.
Mhm.
But even that,
Yeah.
like the stitching is like it's going to be so late and delayed anyway. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know, it's just
and it's
weird.
going to be, and it's taking away resources from
Mhm.
real problems.
From actual
You know?
crime and actual stuff
Like,
going on.
like it's good. It's good that there's something in place for that. But it's going to be misused.
No, I don't think it's about planes moving for us, but they should at least be able to know that we're in the air as well, and like vice versa, right? Like it's not has nothing to do with planes moving away from or for us or making room for us. That's not the point. But it's the point
He's
is
just
like
talking about when he gets his link.
oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, for sure. But
I
yeah,
would say when
it's
it comes to
just
the
crazy.
remote ID too. Like it seems like they're still in it's still early stages because as far as for drones and quads wise, so I remember that whole like regulation passed. I was only in the hobby for maybe like 6 months at the time, and this remote ID came out. Anything above 250 grams, all that passed. I haven't put remote ID in a single one of my quads, and here's the reason why. All of those first modules that came out, they were deemed to be supported by the FAA,
Mhm.
and a bunch of people bought them. They were like, I think, anywhere from like $75 to $100 per module. So imagine if you bought modules for each one of your drones. That
Yeah.
adds up quick.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, 3 months or so goes by, and the FAA announces that those chips aren't up to standard with what they're requiring.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so
They don't meet
that's
the
why I'm like,
requirements.
okay, I'm glad I didn't just drop like $700 to $1,000 to put, remote ID in all my drones.
Yeah, they're not going to refund you or like upgrade you for free. Like, oh, here's like the V2 that it's like no.
Hey, Super Deluxe is here.
Nuts, brother.
We were just talking about you too.
Like yeah. All right. So next stream in 2 weeks from now, not next week, because I'm going to be possibly live streaming from the pump track next week. So next Tuesday. So the Tuesday after that will be the last Tuesday of the month. The last Tuesday of the month, we usually do a wrap up. But we're going to do a 3D printing type stream. Denzel, you're welcome to join me for that from 2 Tuesdays today, just as usual if you want. You don't have to, but we have a couple other guests that I'm lining up right now from the 3D printing community. And we're going to start talking a little bit about printing droids and robotics and stuff like that in the channel. Hope you guys all enjoy that type of content. I posted a video earlier today about building a smaller BB, sorry, not BB, a R2D2, but it's a miniature version. I think I called it B9 or something or whatever. Anyway, check that out. If you're into it, let me know. Go ahead, say what you're saying.
Yeah. I was going to say, is that the same one that I'm doing? The 1/3 size or whatever?
It could be.
Or 40%.
I haven't seen what you're doing.
I'm doing R2. I'm doing R2. So I've got it all printed. I got to start painting soon and figuring out electronics.
Let me throw up the video for you before we go on to the last two videos of the night, so you can see. But yeah, I just posted it on my new.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna FPV. I'm gonna FPV my R2D2.
Let's see. Oops. Stop sharing. Present screen share entire screen. Should have had the same.
That's what I'm gonna do. I got ELRS and an 03 in my R2D2, and I'm gonna long range R2D2.
Heck yeah, long range. You may want to drive it in the bush.
Oh yeah,
that's amazing. Yeah, I think that's similar to what I'm doing. I think mine might be a little bigger. I don't know. I think the body of mine is like, oh.
This little guy just takes 3 servos, 2 servos in the feet, and 1 servo for the head to spin, and just a simple 2S battery type setup and a RC remote in there. So basically, I go through the process of how to assemble. All the instructions are super easy and everything like that. This is through a guy named Michael Badley in the Patreons, who's been a long-time builder and designer of all these Star Wars droids that you can 3D print.
He has some amazing models, man. Yeah, I got some of his models, and wow, the amount of work that goes into building these droid models for printing and building is just insane.
Mm-hmm. A little Baron.
That'd be a fun project too.
Yep, we're going to be starting those in the springtime on my channel. We did kind of like a build droid thing about 3 years ago. But yeah, we haven't really put it into the drone community. And with Polymaker sponsoring shit, we're going to be giving away filament as well as doing some builds together. So we're going to pick one, and then we'll go through it step by step, and we'll build it together, paint it together, all that kind of stuff. Anybody who wants to be part of the build series can definitely jump in and join us on the panel for that type of situation. So if you're interested, let me know in Discord, and we'll pick a model later on. But that's something that's going to happen a little bit in March. So it's not too far away, but a month away.
Very cool. I like that clear filament used for him. Is it white or clear?
It's clear. I even go through the process of how to set up your radio for it. This is back in the OpenTX times, but it tells you exactly how to set it all up. So everything is there on this video, guys. Check it out. So yeah, we're going to go in through all that next month with some popular streamers like Sam Prentice and a couple other people.
Lambo has a good question in chat. Will that fit on an A1 Mini?
Yes, it will. Sure will.
Boom.
Sure will. Yeah. All right. So we've got 2 more videos to wrap it up. Toasted, do you have anything that you want to shout out? Anything that you're doing in the future that you want to give a shout out? Maybe you're going somewhere or traveling somewhere or doing a new tattoo or something. Maybe something cool. Anything interesting going on?
Yeah.
I would say I'm probably going to have another trip to Southern Illinois in the next couple of months. We may make a couple trips out there this year. My boss is getting his entire back redone, a massive cover-up tattoo. I get to go out there and kind of tag along. And one of the times I went and sought out a specific artist, got tattooed by him. So this next time around, I might get tattooed by another artist, and it's I mainly just have my inner bicep. Like this is like the only section that's still open left, and I'm gonna probably have him like fill that entire space that I have left.
Cool.
So
that's rad.
This other guy is a totally different dude. That's not a totally different guy that's tattooing my boss, but my boss is actually buying tattoo machines off of him. So this guy
kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah, really cool. He'll go and pick up his machines, and then we'll get to meet him, which will just be sick in itself. You know, just meeting the guy, and I mean, he does amazing work. So it'd be awesome just to get a piece by him too.
Heck yeah, that's super rad. I miss getting tattoos. It's been many years.
What's the worst tattoo you've ever seen? Like awful taste, you know, like giant stick on somebody's back. Or...
I covered up the writing. It was on this guy's arm, and it was just in red. It looked like it was red. I think it said "fuck it."
Oh God!
It was just in red, and it looked like it was written in crayon. But it was like a stick and poke that he had gotten while he was on drugs.
Oh no!
Bad decision tattoo.
Yeah. Like out of the house kind of tattoo, and he came in. I covered it with like a American traditional crawling panther. So
cool. Fuck yeah! That's rad.
But, I'm pretty excited to check out some of this wing stuff. So I'll have to pick your brain on that a little bit later.
Heck yeah, anytime. If you want to pick someone's brain that has a lot of knowledge, obviously Shelby Bull's around, but I'm always around as well. I'm fun employed, as they're calling it, I guess. So yeah, I'm always available.
I'm just semi-curious if I really need to buy a specific wing flight controller, or if I could use like one of these. I've got a couple flight controllers and ESCs laying around. I don't know if that would do the job, or if I need to buy a specific.
So because of Limon, he's introduced the experimental version of Betaflight 4.6 you can pick on the flight controller when you firmware update. But some flight controllers I don't think are compatible. You'd have to check. But yeah, you can now set up Betaflight for a wing or a plane, and it works really well. He's had it working for quite a bit. There are some like mixes and like changing the servo outputs from motors to servos. But yeah, there's a couple of good videos I can link to you later in Discord if you want. Or you can go to the option of iNav boards, and the iNav boards that you can get, like the Maytech ones and stuff like that, they're pretty much plug and play. They're super easy. They're already made for it, right? So the difference is those flight controllers can be a little bit bigger because they're like a pretty substantial size. Like, I mean, you can get some smaller ones, but some of the premium ones are a little bit bigger than a regular 30 by 30 flight controller. So, do you ride
flight controllers in any of your wings, or are you Mr. Raw like Shelby Bull?
It depends. If it's a long range, it's definitely going to have a flight controller. If it's just for ripping park and like freestyle, like he does, you can just save the weight and just save the thing. But it also takes a lot more understanding the sticks really well. Practicing on the wing simulator is something I want to do in streams later on in the future as well. Find a night where we can sit on wing simulator and just fly wings and practice. Get everyone's muscle memory the same way you do with the drone.
Yeah, I got to get on that wing simulator.
Speedy B is another good one. Mm-hmm. I had to line sight today in manual mode on a wing. Good thing it was trimmed well first. That's another thing too, is trimming it, making sure that it's level both ways, all the ways.
Flying true.
It's an experience to get it setting up right. Because the forward motors of a drone helps you worry about not having to trim anything.
Yeah.
But
that's when I first started I remember that being confusing when I first got into FPV, because I knew about trimming, I understood the concept and everything. And so when I first got my quad set up and flying, I'm like, do I have to trim? Am I supposed to trim? These trim buttons don't do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I also found out I think I have the propellers I need for this build too.
Oh yeah, you just need a bi-blade.
From that long range you sent me.
There you go. 100% you do.
B654, and that's what it said.
Yep.
Nice.
Fair. That's a good reason to get into it, and you could use that AKK video transmitter for your wing, and you would fucking get some crazy distance.
That would be sick.
What size are those propellers? 5-inch? Did you say?
No, those are 6 and 7. I gave them. Those are actual APC props. Those are the ones that are made specifically for wings. Shelby doesn't
the ones
use
that I got
them
for my plane are 8 or 9 inches. They're crazy.
Yeah, it depends on the wing. Yeah.
I got 2 of them.
2 of them.
Yeah.
So I got
it's got 2 motors.
Right now. I got a GPS module, and I got one of the Maytech F405 wing flight controllers.
Nice.
And then I was going to go with that one. For a motor, going to go with
my plane doesn't have a FC.
INDCP Cobra CP 2210.
Wow.
22
Nice.
kV.
It's going to be a beefy build. It's going to be badass. It's going to be fast. It's going to cover a lot of ground, just like my spec wing. Sorry, I keep calling it a spec wing because it's not technically a spec wing. The Volt style is more of a freestyle wing, but it's pretty much designed after the spec wing. But yeah, that thing is so fast. Like the park I fly in it, even Shelby's like, that area is too small for that wing. I was like, oh shit, man. I feel you. I'm not getting up the full fucking stick even. So
Yeah,
the
Beans, I
last
hear
video
you
of the
about
night.
fireworks. I'm thinking about buying a big box of fireworks just for myself to go flying in.
Yeah. This is usually our drone fireworks, but
Drone show.
unfortunately there wasn't any, so this was available. I'm not sure who this is, but this is a cool one. Looks like he's getting shot at the way he's flying so close to it.
Fly right through there.
Who is this one, Danzilla?
This is B-Mark FPV.
Is this the last one? B-Mark? Or I thought the last one was somebody else.
One. The previous one was somebody else. The previous
of course
one
it was.
Ben FPV. The previous one was
Oh,
Ben FPV.
okay. That's why the names are so similar.
Si, senor.
Fuck yeah, that's a great shot. Very cool.
There's B-Mark FPV.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody jumping into the stream tonight. It's been a great stream. I appreciate you, Mr. Toasted Frog, sir, coming in and hanging out.
Absolutely.
If
Thanks
we
for
were
having me.
closer, we'd have to get a tattoo from you. That'd be really dope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Your trip to Minnesota.
Is there anything you won't tattoo?
Ooh. No swastikas?
I don't see it. I try to keep open mind.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
No swastikas.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Happy Tuesday. We'll see you next, not next week, but the week after. And maybe next week you'll see me doing a live on Tuesday for the pump track, but I haven't 100% set that up yet. So we'll see. Play as it goes. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Cheers.
Ciao.